That's all, folks.
Yeah.
You think I'm Porky Pig?
No.
Hello, I'm Karalee.
And I'm Charles.
We're an old married couple who enjoys traveling, cooking, and having adventures.
Together we enjoy all the wonderful things the world has to offer.
Join us as we discover the
wonder
wonder
about
about
us.
us. Chin chin.
Hi, it's a rainy day, and I was looking in the freezer, and I'm like, oh, what do we have in here? So we've got some ribs that we had cut off a prime rib. So I decided, oh my goodness, I love this Kahlúa barbecue sauce. It's from 1984 Bon Appetit. So it's 40 years old. Well, not quite, because this is June. So it's a 40-year-old recipe. I love it. It's a bit sticky, but it's really good. Well, so then I got a hankering for this, and then I went to start looking, and I don't really have all the right ingredients, but that's okay because you can substitute. So let's see. So we're going to use 3/4 of a cup of Kahlúa. I don't know, maybe it says a cup and you have to drink 1/4. No, it just says 3/4. Oh, but you know what? The bottle's almost empty. So I got to finish the bottle off. See, there's not left to save.
Yeah.
Gosh darn, Charles. Sorry, Charles. Only the best tasting tuna gets to be Starkist. Okay, so we got 3/4 of a cup of Kahlúa. Okay, then we have a 1/2 cup of chili sauce. I'm going to go ahead and get my burner going here really low. And I usually use Heinz chili sauce, and so of course I didn't have that. So I'm using this sweet chili sauce. Yeah. Is it Maggi or Maggi?
I don't know.
I'm hoping, I can't get the lid off, so I hope I can do this. It came out pretty good. Yep. You always want to wipe off the top of your bottles. Don't put them away dirty. Like if you go to a restaurant and they have all that smeared across the top of the ketchup. It's disgusting. Okay, so 1/2 cup of chili sauce. Okay, and 3 tablespoons of pineapple juice. Now I usually buy those little tiny, it's a 6-pack in those little tiny cans of pineapple juice. For some reason I don't have any left. So, but I've got crushed pineapple, and guess what? There's got to be juice in that can, right? I think there's juice in that can. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of hold this. Uh-oh. Runaway pineapple. Okay, let's see what we got here. So this is the Tupperware, and this is a tablespoon to this line and a tablespoon, 4 teaspoons to the top line. So I'm just going to use that bottom one because it's easier. I won't spill. I needed 3 of these. There's 1, 2. Oh, look at that, exactly 3. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my leftover pineapple in this piece of Tupperware. It still has some pineapple juice, so I don't have to worry about it drying out. And this is really nice because it's the crushed pineapple. I could even put it on top of the ribs if I wanted to, but I'm not going to this time. So a secret that you want to do is, you guys saw that I put the can in the lid in the sink. You want to put your can inside your can, and then your lid inside your can, and then crush it like this, and that'll keep your can the lid from falling out. When I was a kid, we used those can openers that used to leave jagged edges on the cans. And I was pushing down the trash one day, and that cut me. So it's always safe to do that, even though they're smooth cans and stuff. That way you just don't accidentally hit the edge. Okay, we're gonna save that for later. Okay, so we've got 3 tablespoons. Then I got 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and then you always want to add some water to your cornstarch. And you guys probably do this when you're making your Thanksgiving gravy. You know, you don't want to put the cornstarch in straight like this because it'll lump. Okay, so just go ahead and mix it with some regular tap water. And just make sure there's no lumps in there. And you can feel it with the fork, but you can see here also. Then, particularly if you're making gravy and your sauce is warm, you want to mix some of that sauce into your cornstarch, or you can add the corn, or you can add, because otherwise it will sometimes again lump. This isn't very hot yet. Well, I guess it's hotter than I thought it was. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. The recipe doesn't call for it doing this way, but I have found that this way I don't have any, I'm guaranteed basically not to have any lumps. Okay, because now you've brought the temperature up of this liquid. Okay, so we're going to add this in here. Okay, so we've got the Kahlúa, the chili sauce, the barbecue sauce, or the pineapple juice, and the cornstarch. And that's all we need. So we're just gonna kind of heat this up, blend it all. And then while that's heating up, I had these ribs, and these ribs were actually, the meat's already cooked, because we cooked a prime rib and then we cut the ribs off. And so they're actually already cooked. They're cooked rare. And I'm gonna put meat side up in the pan here. So bone down, so you got the bone. And when you cut off your ribs, if you're gonna cut your ribs off like this, say, don't cut too close so you have some meat, And you can do this on, I lost my whisk. So you can see how this is all thickening it up. So this is all ready. So you can go ahead and turn that down and see it's all nice and thick and gicky. This is the stickiest barbecue sauce, I think. Do you think there's any sticky? This is pretty sticky, Charles.
Pretty sticky,
Yeah. Put these a little closer. Now we have a problem. There's 5 ribs. So you can see how it's almost toffee-like. It's so thick. I just kind of want to pour it back and forth and get it all on top of it. And this says it's for about 3 pounds of ribs or chicken. I'm going to go ahead and just use all of this. And this just goes to show you, that looked like it was empty, and look how much more just by running the spatula along there. Okay. Then I'm going to, I'm going to kind of take these and kind of flip them on their side a minute and kind of get this, get that barbecue sauce on the side too. That one's good on that side. Okay, so I've got the oven heating up to 350. Because these are already cooked, I'm just going to put them in the oven at 350 for, I don't know, maybe 15-20 minutes, just so they get kind of, maybe not even that long, to get them heated through. And then that'll give me some time to make my side dishes, and then we'll eat them. You can do them on the barbecue. You can do them with chicken or ribs that aren't cooked already. Again, you can do them in the oven. You can do them on the barbecue. You can do them under the broiler, however you like your ribs. But this is going to be the stickiest, blackest barbecue sauce you ever saw, and it's 40 years old. Okay, so it's been long enough. Let's see how these ribs look. All that nice stickiness. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and transfer them to a plate. We're going to swirl it around in some of that nice sauce. Oh, I got that all over my counter. So we made Charles made a nice salad, and we had some scalloped potatoes, and let's go ahead and try this rib. I know I'm a funny person because I like to cut mine, particularly with this really sticky sauce. Look at that, that looks so good. That is fantastic. I was a little concerned since I didn't have all the right ingredients and I did some tasting. It's not quite as sticky as it is when I make it with the Heinz chili sauce, but it is fantastic. It's a little bit sweeter. Thank you. And see if we have we made you a fish recipe with this same sauce later. So the other day we made the Kahlúa barbecue sauce with ribs. And we'd forgotten how fantastic this is. So we decided to make it with fish tonight. So I'm out of regular Kahlúa, so I'm using hazelnut Kahlúa, which I've actually never had. And
You might have to take a pull off that to see how you like it.
yeah, you probably should give me a glass. So we're gonna use 3/4 of a cup of Kahlúa, and then a little extra for the cook. A little extra for the cook. Oh, I haven't had it yet, so I'm not tipsy. That's even better than regular Kahlúa. Yeah. I didn't think anything could be better than regular Kahlúa.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
Which is unusual because you don't usually like the flavored things.
I don't care for Kahlúa so much, but I like that.
Yeah. So we're going to use 3/4 of a cup of, and I'm going to do it in the frying pan because I'm going to cook the fish right in it. Okay. So I'm going to do, this is really a different thing. And then I think that's a 1/2 cup of this. It is. And again, we've still got the other branded chili sauce. That's a 1/2 cup. Yeah, I guess I was trying to decide if I was going to use that, but I think we have enough left over. We can use that. So I'm going to put that in there. And then we're going to go ahead and start heating this up. And then, let's see. Oh, and then three tablespoons of pineapple juice. But as you guys know from the other day, I was out of pineapple juice. So I'm going to, this probably didn't make too much, but it's okay. I'm just going to add 3 tablespoons of pineapple because this is going to be on fish, so it's not going to be the liquid, but we'll make it work. We're breaking all the other rules, right? I'm going to stir all this together. I think this is going to be really good on fish. And then we've got our 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And again, we're going to mix it with, oh, I might have put my water in too early. I may have to start this over again. Oh no, it loosened up. It was like a solid paste on there. I thought, oh, I'll keep you guys from having to see me go to the stove, or the sink, I mean.
Wallpaper paste?
Yeah, it was thicker than wallpaper paste. And because this isn't hot yet, I'm not going to have to blend the 2 together. I'm just going to go ahead and pour this in. And this is actually good for 3 pounds of meat. So I don't quite have 3 pounds of meat here. I went ahead and my fish fillets are already clean. So I'm just gonna put them in here. And I'm actually just gonna kind of like dip them. No, maybe not.
Sort of poach them in it?
Yeah, I was just thinking I was gonna kind of batter them, but it doesn't need to. It's still too thin. And I'm gonna put these in here. You don't want to, if you've had your fish on a plate like I just did, you don't want to put your fish when it's done on that same plate because it has the raw juice from the fish, which is the part that you're not supposed to eat. So I went ahead and put that one in the sink, and we'll get another plate out that we can put our finished product on. We're gonna just kind of cook this, and I have the heat on medium-high, so it's just barely simmering, and that juice is gonna get really thick, that barbecue sauce. So you can buy these prepackaged salad mixes, or if you like to clean your own lettuce and add your own salad dressing, you can do that as well. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put part of the lettuce in here. And then we're going to get this little package of goodies, accessories. And we're going to go ahead and add them all now. So we've got, because this is Caesar salad, we've got croutons. We have cheese. And we have the salad dressing. So, and then we're going to add the rest of the salad. And the reason I want to do it that way is because I'm going to shake a salad, toss a salad. And that way it doesn't all end up on top of the, in this case, the Tupperware seal. And if you're going to do this with your own lettuce, remember that if you're making enough lettuce for like 2 people, you can actually get away with probably only using like a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of dressing. Because it goes so far when you're shaking like this, you don't really need all that dressing. So our salad's now ready. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn these guys, I hope. And I'm going to go ahead and scoop this on top of here again. And I'm actually going to turn this down because I'm going to make some rice to go with this as well. Hey, we're supposed to get that on tape. This, I don't remember where we got this. I hope this wasn't a seasonal thing and that they don't have anymore. This is really, really good. So as per the direct instructions, I just pulled up one corner. So now you want to go ahead and take the rest of it off. Notice all that steam, so you want to be very careful. Otherwise, you're going to get a steam burn, which I think hurts almost more than an oven rack burn. Okay. Push this around a little bit more. And if you just turn this over and then squeeze it, it'll come right out. So you can leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like that tonight because I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. This one was definitely done, so I'm going to pull it out. And this one was done too. Up. It's no longer restaurant quality. And I'm gonna I'm gonna scoop some of this sauce over this because this is that nice barbecue sauce. And remember, I added the chunks of pineapple too. It's kind of like a pineapple salsa barbecue sauce. Okay, so let's see how it tastes. It looks really good. That's really good because I used the pineapple instead of the pineapple juice. It's not quite as sticky as it is with the others, and it's a little bit sweeter. And I think that might also have to do with the hazelnut as well. You want to taste it, Charles?
Sure.
Oops, I got barbecue sauce on your hand.
That's good. You can definitely taste the hazelnut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bon appetit. Enjoy.